Hey y'all, I am back. It's been a long time, few months since I loaded up a video, since I came on here, and so I just decided, like, the spirit is leading me. Today is a Sabbath. Today is October 5th, 2024, and the spirit just led me back here. I always get led back to YouTube. As much as I don't like doing this, the spirit always just leads me back to YouTube. So I'm just going to give you like a brief overview of what the last couple months since my last videos and everything. I think my last video I was talking about I wanted to do the 40-day, 40-night fast, which the Lord been asking me to do for over a year now. And I just been falling to temptation. The flesh is so strong, and I was having such a hard time with it. That's why you haven't seen me upload anything since that last video. So let me just give you an update. So yeah, like I said, the flesh just taking over, still falling to temptation, falling to sin. It was just out of control. But through it all, I just could not find peace. I would always just get on my knees and just pray, 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 pray. Go through a whole ritual just to go to work, because that's how much stress it was. That's how much it was draining me at this job. And y'all already know about the job. Plenty of videos from over a year ago about this job and all that I went through. And I just was like, God, I was believing you for this. I don't know if the season's over, but I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. It is draining me. It's not pouring into me, it's pouring out. I'm pouring out and I'm not getting anything back. And I just remember I was just praying, praying, praying. And this specific what that night that I decided that it was over, I was working 11 to 7, but it was a weekend, so you guys know I was the weekend supervisor. So I had noticed the schedule from Friday, because I get the schedule Friday for the whole weekend, and I noticed that this specific day and this nurse and aide, it was only just the nurse and one aide, and I knew the nurse wouldn't have liked that, neither would the aide. So I was trying my best, working with the scheduler throughout the whole weekend, trying to figure out why, like, figure out what's going on, if we can get somebody. I'm asking around and stuff like that. And I also had to work that night. I had to come back that night, 11 to 7, but I was on a whole nother floor. And I knew my aides that I was working with, my floor was all set. I already had my two aides. I was coming, I was all set. But the type of person I am, my heart, I was thinking about the other person, the other floor, and making sure that they were okay. And I knew my girls wasn't gonna go over there. So meanwhile, like I said, all weekend long, just working with the scheduler, trying to see if we could fill this hole. And I ended up reaching out that night before I came in, because like I said, it was on me. It was on me. I should have been asleep. Mind you, I just worked that morning. I should have been asleep, getting ready to come back to work. But I was up, still thinking about it, And I'm texting the nurse, hey, I know you probably seen the schedule. I was trying to work on it, and this, that, and the third. And she didn't respond. So I was like, okay, well, whatever. I get to work, and one of the aide that was there, was clocking in. She was clocking in. So I seen her and I said, hey, I just wanted to talk to her. Like, I was trying to work on it or whatever, and work on it with the scheduler. I've been talking to the scheduler all weekend. And as we're walking down the hallway, you could see the aide, but you couldn't see me. And here's the nurse, like, oh yeah, people just love to jump to conclusions and this, that, and the third, and think bad. The scheduler's gonna come in and help out. And I was like, it took so much out of me. It took so much out of me to just walk away. I looked, turned my head, turned the other cheek, and walked away. It bothered me so bad, because deep down inside, I felt like I just got slapped in my face. Even though God said they slap one cheek, you give them the other. That's a lot harder than it's easier to say it than do it. And I felt like I was just slapped, because here I am, like, all weekend trying to make sure this is with the scheduler. because I've been working with the scheduler, and the scheduler, she's a 76-year-old woman. She is tired. She told me on several occasions, Brittany, I am tired. I don't want to keep coming in here all times of the night. I watch my grandchild during the day. I am tired. She says it, but she's a very nice lady. So she don't come out and tell everybody. If you ask her to do something, she'll say, yeah, even though deep down inside, she really don't want to do it. But she has come to me on several occasions and told me, Brittany, I'm tired. She told me I am tired. I watch my grandbaby and then I have to come in here sometimes 3 in the morning. I am tired. And so when the girl said that, I'm like, anyhow you talk to the scheduler, trust me, is because we've been trying to find somebody all weekend. And you probably said, oh, da da da. And she probably felt bad that, oh, because you probably said, oh, I only got 1 8. There's only 1 8 on the floor, and da da da. And she probably said, okay, I'll come. When in fact, if she really wanted to come, she would have put her name just like she put her name the night before. She didn't put her name because she knew she was tired. But like I said, I just walked away. But it bothered me. It bothered me so much because I'm looking at this nurse, right? Like, you got some nerve to act like this. Mind you, let me have been any other nurse. You think they would have even cared that you had 1 aide? You think they would have even cared enough to reach out to you, to even reach out to the scheduler? They would have said, listen, as long as my floor is good, I'm good. That's how it is. To each his own. Like, that is just straight up how it is. So I was even crying because I literally wanted to rip her head off because I'm like, what? So I went outside. Yep, I was doing that back then. Yes, I went outside to have a little smoke, kind of try to calm myself down because Lord knows it bothered me. And something kept saying, I called my homegirl and something just kept saying, don't go over there, let it go, let it go. But like I said, it was bothering me. It was bothering me because I felt like I'm jumping through hoops and fire for you and this is how you act. All right, cool. I go in the building, I couldn't help it. As I was walking to my floor, the flesh just turned, boop, and I went right over there and I said, hey, and this is me talking calm because like it's night shift, it's at night, the lights is off, patients are asleep. So of course I'm not, no, I'm like, hey, because we're close to each other at this point. And I said, hey, by the way, I don't know what you meant by that. I said, I hope you know I was trying to get you somebody all day working, trying to help you. And I'm not wishing back. As soon as I said that, yo, this is what really, really opened my eyes on the whole because I always been spiritual, always believed demonic spirits and working in people, but this right here, to actually see it firsthand, y'all, I seen it firsthand. The girl just switched in front of me. She was like, are you attacking me? You're attacking me. You're talking down to me. Like, she just turned into, I'm like, huh? Sorry, I'm holding my phone. I was like, huh? She was like, you attacking me? You're attacking. I said, I'm attacking you. I'm not even yelling. No, you're coming at me. You're talking to me like I'm a child. I'm like, are you serious? It was the most craziest thing I ever seen in my life. Like, I always, like, you hear about it maybe on YouTube, TV, like the Karens. I think they even have like a Karen channel. I call myself seeing one time on YouTube where they like get snippets of different interactions with different people they call Karen that go crazy. I never in my life ever dealt with one. Never. And when I seen this girl, like, me and this girl wasn't always like, before we used to be cool, and then I kind of fell back after finding out some stuff, but I still kept, like, I'm her supervisor, so I still keep it, hey, da da da, let you know about work. But I never in my life seen no mess like this. Never in my life. The girl was just like switched. She started saying I was attacking her, mind you. We're talking about, at this point, it's like 1, 2 in the morning. Like I said, it was on me all night. Maybe it might have been 1. Maybe it might have been closer to 1. And she's like saying I was attacking her. If I was attacking her, I'm pretty sure them patients in the morning would have been talking about me attacking her, yelling, cussing. But she literally switched. And I looked at her. The look, I was like, I'm attacking you. Yeah, well, you're belittling me. And I said, listen, ain't nobody belittling you. And I even apologized. I was like, and if you feel like that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you. Because ain't nobody attacking you. I said, I came over here because I want to let you know, while you thinking that I'm thinking bad, I said, the scheduler might be coming in now, but she didn't want to. She did not want to come. I've been working with her for the last 3 days. She did not want to feel this. She said she's tired. Well, I don't care. I don't care. Anyhow, I'm on this floor by myself with one aide and da-da-da. She just went off. It was so sad. It was so sad, but I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. Back then, I'm going to tell you, I was crying, I was upset and all that. But when I sit back now and I analyze it and I'm talking about it, I am so grateful that that girl did that. Because I don't think I would be here today if she did not do that to me. So I walked away. I ended up walking away like it because I see I was not getting nowhere. Like this girl literally, like a demonic spirit literally jumped in her. And shout out to that spirit that used that empty vessel. Shout out. So I did my shift. I was so shocked all day. I mean, all night I was so shocked. And then the scheduler ended up coming over to me, and me and her was talking, and I explained to her what happened, and she ended up saying to me, she said, Brittany, yeah, she said she did text me. She said, it took me a long time to even respond. She said, Brittany, I'm tired. She said, they don't even care if you're tired. I said, Emma, that's my scheduler name. I said, you got to speak up for yourself. I said, every time they text you that they're short A's and this, that, I said, stop jumping. You have a life. You're 76 years old. You're gonna hurt yourself. You think these people gonna care if you have a stroke, or that they're not gonna care? They're just gonna go ahead and find another scheduler. So you have to do what's best for you. And this is what I was telling her. I said, listen, Emma, I'm done. I said, I don't know what happened tonight, but I'm done. So I finished my med pass. I started at like 5, and I think I was done by like 6:20 or so. And I called my husband, and I said, I think I want to quit this job. And he was like, listen, I think you should have quit it a long time ago. My husband was like, I think you should have quit it a long time ago. He said, because every time you come home, you upset, you angry, you spend about an hour in the car, yelling and arguing on the phone. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. So I was like, all right. So after that, I finished up my work. And then I sat down, I wrote my resignation and emailed it. And that was in August. I did 2 weeks, so I didn't just quit abruptly. I did do 2 weeks, and I'm here. And also, what was led in my spirit to, after I quit the job, was to drop out of school. For all you who don't know, I was currently finishing up my master's. I had less than a year left of finishing up my master's in psychiatric nurse practitioner. And the spirit just said, quit it all. And what came to my mind in that moment was Matthew's chapters. It's in chapter 6. I can't remember the verse, but it says, you cannot serve God or money. And I know some people may say, well, how are you going to live if you don't work? No. See, everybody's situation is different. As for my situation is I have a thing where I can't just work 40 hours. Once I start working, I start picking up, and then I get addicted. Next thing you know, I'm working 7 days a week. I'm working 2-3 jobs. I don't have no balance. And there's no way in this earth I can do that type of job and worship God, because I'm going to get so fascinated and so into just making money, picking up shifts and making money. As you, for all you who don't know, but there's a lot of hours, endless hours in nursing. I mean, it's a 24-hour job. You can work from sunrise to sunset if you wanted to. And so that was me. Anybody who know me know I work 16 hours a day, and that's 7 days a week. And I was doing that even from when I was a CNA. I just have that about me, just work, work, work. So I knew it just wasn't for me. So I decided, I said, you know what, God, I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust you. I'm going to quit my job. And then I also had two other jobs. I had like agency on the side that I had just like started picking up, because I used to work for agency years ago. But then when I got this job, I kind of fell back from agency. But the job was getting on my nerves so much. I was like, let me go ahead and dip back in agency just in case I got to leave this job, because I already knew I was gonna leave it. It was becoming too much. And so that July, I had started back picking up shifts with agency. And so I quit my job. I think my last day was the 19th of August, I think. And then I still had a few shifts at the end of August from my agency. So I said, I'm gonna fulfill all my shifts. And then after that, I'm done. September 1st, I am done. I'm no longer working for nobody. I am going to give my all to the Lord and just follow him, because no matter if I switch a job, no matter this, that, it's everywhere. I've learned it. I've worked many places. I find no peace in it. And this message is for somebody who you may be at a job or wherever. You may be somewhere in school, a group, or organization, something, and you don't have peace, but yet and still something leading you to stay there. And you pray, 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 you fast, and still is no peace. It's always something. That was me. That was me with this job. I would get up and I would literally go through a whole ritual before I have to go to that job. Like, I would have to go and pray. I would have to make sure, like, always make sure I look good, because they hated me. I knew they hated me. There were so many demonic spirits in there up against me. It's not even funny. So I would always have to make sure I look good. I made sure I had a new uniform. My hair was done, nails done. It was a whole, I call it a ritual. It was a whole ritual that I had to do. And even though I would pray in my house when I got up, pray when I got in the car, and then pray when I got in the parking lot. I don't need to be here. I don't need to be nowhere where I gotta do all that. I gotta do all that just to walk through the front door. Child. Shout out to that girl. If you watching this, because a lot of people gonna come find me after the fact. If you watching this, I ain't even mad at you, girl. I'm so happy that they use you, because if you did not flip out on me, I'd probably be still there chasing money. I'll probably be still there chasing money, and I'll be missing out on my blessing. By the time y'all all find these videos, y'all are going to see me in an abundance season, a season of abundance, a season of overflow, a season of promotion. Yeah, that's when y'all gonna find me. But the point of these videos is to show you that before every blessing, there's labor, there's trials, there's tribulations, there's trouble, there's this, there's that, there's so sacrifice, there's obedience. And so that's why, if you notice, most of my videos, I come on here and I just keep it real. I just keep it real, because I already know where God is bringing me. I already know where God is bringing me. And when I get there, so many people are going to flock to me. Millions of people are going to just flock to me, flock to me, flock to me. And they're going to flock to me because of my promotion. They're going to flock to me because of my blessing. They're going to flock to me because of my position. They're going to flock to me because of my anointments. They're going to flock to me because of my overflow. They're going to flock to me because of my abundance. They're going to flock to me because of my light. They're going to flock to me because of what God is doing for me. But they're never going to understand the labor. They see the harvest. They see the abundance of the weed. They see the abundance of the fruit. But they didn't know what it took. That tree started from a seed. It didn't just overnight turn into a tree. And that's the point of my videos. And so I'm going to stop this video because this video is just why and how I got to the point of quitting my job. And I'll see you back with another one.